Alright guys, if you're like me, you don't like a lot of hype and hogwash, you don't like a whole bunch of income claims and stuff like that. However, I am going to go through some income proof with you, and the reasons behind that are just not so much for hype, but for just some proof so you can actually understand that I know what the heck I'm doing. When I went online, I searched through, God, tons of information, and it wasn't so much about finding the right business as it was finding the right mentor. And when I found, people that were, in their early 20s to mid 30s that were making seven figures online, I latched onto those people and learned as much as possible. Unfortunately for you, none of those people do coaching anymore. But fortunately for you, I do. So I wanted to just take you through some income proof, and again, not to be all hypey or anything like that. This is one check me and my wife got from Global Resorts Network, 1 week, $4,000. What else here? This is a 1 week check for $5,000. This is another check we got for a little over $2,000. Another check we got for over $2,000. These are weekly checks, by the way. This was one of my, I think this is one of my Google checkout accounts for $1,900 in 3 or 4 weeks. Another 4 week span of time. This is the month of June last year. Almost $3,000 from that one account. And then PayPal, $3,500. Another $4,500. This is the balance that was in my PayPal account. Looks like the end of last year, almost $11,000 just sitting there in a PayPal account. And the reason why I say that is most people, when you get your paychecks from your job, and I'm not putting anybody down for this, I was one of the same in this situation, is you basically had that money spent before you got it, with bills and this and that. And it's just a nice feeling to be able to go from struggling to pay the bills just to have just $10,000 sitting there waiting for you to do something with it, whatever. So. And that should be back to the beginning. Some other proof I wanted to go over with you here real quick was this is the back office of Carbon Copy Pro. As you can see here, let me actually break out the pen. As you can see here, this is after 1 month of being in Carbon Copy Pro, leadership level 1. So I went from 0 to 1 in the span of 4 weeks, basically. And I'll be probably level 2 by the time you see this video, honestly, in 2 to 3 months of being in the company. And that's not to brag or anything, but you want to know that the people that reach L1 all the way up to L4, all these people are the ones that are the leaders that are actually building teams. They're not just out there being salespeople, hyping people up and selling them on stuff. They have people. The only way to qualify for these leadership levels is, yes, you have to sell a certain number of business in a boxes and stuff like that, and have a certain number of people on your team. But you also have to have a certain number of people stay on your team. And the last thing I wanted was it to be a revolving door business where people came in 1 month and quit the next. And actually, this is an email from Aaron Parkinson here, and the CC Pro Leadership, and this is just, congrats to me for going from level 0 to level 1, and that was February 14th, 2010, actually a month and a week into being in. And just so you know, the only way to qualify for this is you actually have to be, you have to have 10 people that renew like month after month. So this actually, I couldn't have done this any quicker, basically, is what I'm saying. Some other just proof, just social proof here. This is SEO Networker. This is basically a program about how to get your stuff ranked on Google. I went through this program over a year ago now, actually, and I basically have used what these guys have taught me and what I'm going to be teaching you for far less time and money in my CliffsNotes version of their course, basically. I basically, everything that I learned from them, I set up my 6-figure business from. About 90% of what I learned about SEO and getting stuff ranked on Google and getting traffic and developing a whole ton of free leads for my business was from these guys. And luckily, if you see here, I'm actually on their main website here as a case study. So obviously, if I'm on there as a case study, I know what the heck I'm doing. Another thing, this is actually the back office to our Global Resorts Network training site. One of them, this is actually one of my mentors' training sites, Mark Hoverson, and we did one webinar. This is the more recent one, and this is just showing, Get Dirty to Grow. Adam Holland's team is getting messy online and growing fast. And the reason why I do this, and I show you this, is twofold. One, to show you that my mentor is using me as, again, a case study because I'm doing the work and I'm showing people what to do. But secondly, the people that are getting on my team are actually getting a step-by-step process and not just being like, okay, read through this training and left high and dry. This is more so proof that we actually have people on the team that are moving forward, taking the proper action, and this video actually goes through a whole bunch of feedback to all that action and all those people getting dirty, so to speak, in their business. Let me actually scroll over here. I'm not going to click on it because I don't want to wait for load times and stuff, but this is another video. It's called a critical launch case study, and this is where I actually used another technique that I learned actually in the back office training of here, called Critical Launch Secrets. I used that this video, I think this is a half-an-hour video. I used that one video and the techniques in that video to make around 14 grand in about 2 weeks, just from that one thing. So that's a case study, again, just some more proof of me being in the back office for that. So why am I showing you this stuff? Because income proof is one thing, but social proof is another. Or in this case, I'll say training. Training proof. So obviously you know that I can do this. You know that I've had a lot of success online and I've got some social proof on my success. But as you read through the rest of this page, the big thing that I want you to focus on here is this. Training proof is how can we get you to have your own income proof and your own social proof? How can you become a case study on these websites as well? So again, at this point, it's not about me, it's about you. So watch the rest of the videos on exactly what training you're going to be able to get a hold of and take it to the next level.